Here we are in historic downtown Kensington. It is a typical Saturday, beautiful Saturday here. We are at the Kensington Farmers Market, right next to and hosted at the Kensington MARC station. What's interesting is the MARC station, which is fully functional, can take you anywhere from out into West Virginia or straight down to Union Station in DC. So a nice commuter option here. But the farmers market is great. Every Saturday, they have a staple of typical vendors, all your essentials, meats, vegetables, cheeses, grab and goes, coffee. So let's jump in there, take a look at some of the vendors, then we'll explore a little more of downtown Kensington. Morning. The barbecue is a new addition to the farmers market. It's really good. I will admit, I got a nice pint of pulled pork, ate probably half of it while I was here, stuck it in the fridge, heated up the next day, still as tender as ever. Really, really good stuff. So if you want good fish, good seafood, anything like that, these guys are the best. I think on Sundays they're in Bethesda, but Saturdays they come to the Kensington Market and just always have really fresh, good selection of seafood and fish. Another major staple here at the farmers market is Richard's Farm. They've been here for years and years. Produce is always really good. In fact, why don't we do a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about, because it's really good stuff. This is the true definition of farm to table. Artisan has been here for, I couldn't even tell you how many years. Always supplying in season, amazing flowers, plants, landscaping services, everything that you could need in that realm here in Kensington. And then we've got a nice little selection of other shops here. You have sunflowers, olive and loom, and the growing years. All nice boutiques for clothing and things like that. The Dish and Dram, nice restaurant, good bar area, decent food, nice for like a casual meetup with a friend, or you can do a full sit-down dinner. And then Old Town Market. Let's take a look over there. Old Town Market used to be a 7-Eleven, which there were 6 of them, 6 7-Elevens within a mile radius of Kensington at one point. Luckily, people figured out we don't need that many. So now we have Old Town Market, great for sandwiches, soups, beer, wine for sale as well. A really good spot and is now kind of a staple as far as the shopping center and historic Kensington are concerned. Can't forget the all-important that they serve ice cream here as well. All right, so we're gonna sneak through there, and then on the back side of this place is Baby Cat Brewery. And that is the newest addition around here. Amazing. That is so good every time. There's also Plum Kennedy Park, which is right next door to here. That got fully re-landscaped within the last couple of years. Nice picnic benches. They've got a nice walking trail that's in there. And then that spills you onto Kensington Parkway, which is a nice main kind of neighborhood artery that everyone sort of turns into their neighborhoods on this side of Connecticut from. Now, if you're looking for real estate in this area, the main neighborhood right here, going back along the parkway, is Rock Creek Hills. In Rock Creek Hills, you're looking at a lot of sort of post-World War II, 1940 to 1960 built ramblers, colonials. The base models for them are much larger than you would expect. Most lots are at least a 1/4 acre. Most of them are 1/3 of an acre and can get all the way up to about a half. And on rare occasion, there are a couple of 1 acre lots in the neighborhood. The entry point in getting into Rock Creek Hills, you're looking at least $1 million, and a good median budget is about 1.3 to 1.5. If you go new construction, that can get up around 2 million. We actually just had our highest sale in that neighborhood at 2.3 million for about 6,000 square feet, new construction, 2-car garage, a little over 1/3 of an acre lot. So on the back side of the Old Town Market Shopping Center, one, you have outdoor patio area seating for dish and dram, but Kensington's newest and probably biggest addition in some time, it's been open for just a year now, they just celebrated that year opening within the last month, is Baby Cat. Baby Cat Brewery serves great beer, really good space. Lots of people just love coming to hang out. They've done a nice job setting up tables and outdoor space, so it's also very kid-friendly. You know, if you're walking in from the neighborhood, you can grab a beer, kids can hang out. They have live music from time to time. Just overall, really fun space. And they just added the upper deck too for additional seating. What's up, Riley? Good, man. Around downtown Kensington, you will see murals from time to time like this. A number of them have been done by Nicole, and if you look here, she's left her tag. Really talented artist. Did the walking bridge that's right here over the spillway. Just a really cool addition to kind of brighten up what would otherwise be just a standard brick wall. Another good person to know here in Kensington, if you have needs for interior design, is Laura Studio. Laura is an amazing interior designer, has worked with a bunch of people in this area, so shout out to her. We're about to kind of wander into here through Flynn Park is town of Kensington. The housing inventory is primarily made up of old Victorians, a lot like this home right here. That's a great example. You know, many of them built in and around 1900, clapboard exteriors. Many of them have a turret feature. Those homes, not renovated, they start around $1 million. You generally have decent lot sizes, you know, at least 1/4 acre. And then the really fabulously renovated ones, there's a beautiful one that went for about 2.3 about a year and a half ago, and then everything in between. So here at Flynn Park, the fountain was redone within the last 10 years, and I'm gonna show you a cool little detail on the bricks that are around the fountain. Any family or person or business who wanted to donate to that renovation project got their name or company or a message to a loved one stamped on a brick. The park provides a nice space for people who have just gotten food at Old Town Market, or maybe from the farmers market, people just out for a stroll. You have picnic tables and a cool little sidewalk cut through back into the neighborhood, further into the town of Kensington. So this little house here is the Noise Library. Really cool kids library. They have tons of programming, particularly throughout the summer. Just a really cool space and a nice community feature, community amenity, especially if you have kids. So this is Kensington Town Hall. That is where all the magic for town hall meetings happens. But don't be deceived. The town hall serves more than that. They've had live music here. In the spring, there's a big vendor fair where this street is shut off. Baby Cat will set up a little area here in the parking lot. They've got tons of vendors going down the street, food, all kinds of things, and then all down Armory Avenue. And it's all local Kensington businesses that make up those vendors to just showcase to the community everything that's available to them. Okay, so here on Armory Avenue, again, lots of these historic homes or older properties, you know, built roughly 1900. This property in particular holds a special place in my heart because it was the first listing here in Kensington that I ever took. And at this point, that would be over 10 years ago. It's just a cool 2-level home. This, as opposed to some of the other properties, you know, where I was saying is about $1 million entry for something that needs work. This is a much smaller property. It does have a nice yard in the back. It's just 2 floors. It's probably 1,300 square feet or so. In today's market, it'd probably go for $750, but completely walkable to everything in Kensington and a much easier entry price. So although we're in town of Kensington right now and we're looking at a lot of the local shops, restaurants, things that are owned by those who typically live in Kensington, there is also a plethora of more sort of typical retail, plenty of other options. One of my favorite sort of grease spoons pizza spots, Continental's Pizza. I've been going there long enough that the folks who run the restaurant and check you out remember when I was the same size as my son, who I now go into the restaurant with. So it's a cool kind of full circle moment. Okay, so another staple, a great Kensington staple, Frankly Pizza. Brick oven fired pizza, really, really good. Great salads. They have their own beer, super family friendly. So if you have kids and they move around and don't like to sit at the table like mine, this is a great place to take them. Just a great setup here. Frankly Pizza, highly recommend. Another great spot to stop in, Potomac Sweets. Gourmet bakery, just really, really good pastries, well priced and good quality stuff. So right now we're on Howard Avenue, east of Connecticut. This stretch of Kensington, it's about a quarter-mile long, is filled with bookshops, antique retailers. There's a SW7, which is a very cool kind of gift shop type place. They've got books, they've got sweets, they've got knickknacks, all kinds of things like that. It's a really good shop if you want to get someone a unique gift. Another business that's great to know about is Gigs. They do all kinds of music lessons. During the summer, this parking lot back here, they will call Gigs Courtyard, where they'll have bands from around the area come and perform. It is a limited audience type venue. I don't think they sell more than 200 tickets for these types of events. It's meant to be intimate, lots of fun, and great acts come through that. This is our main Antique Village sign. You can also see above here the Antique Village and all the retailers selling different types of antiques. And you know, again, it just kind of speaks to the artisan nature of this part of Kensington. Okay, so another more recent addition, the Deli Club. The Deli Club has really great sandwiches. They also have curated a unique inventory of olive oils, wines, vinegars, lots of things that are kind of centered around Italian style cooking. So a great place to get, you know, good local ingredients. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Really intimate space, great selection. Like I was saying, olive oils, vinegars, honey, mixers, and in general, a lot of it is kind of catered a bit more towards that Italian style cooking. Selection of wine to go with whatever you're cooking. So lots of really good stuff here. A big draw is also their pastries. Come check those out. Really nice selection of pastries. And this is their seating area. Seats go back here, back in here. This was actually the old tea room that was attached to the Antique Village part of the shopping area here. And then once Deli Club took over, they kind of made it into a new space. Again, lots of antique stores here. One of my favorites as far as furniture is concerned, and they curate specifically towards that sort of mid-century modern furniture style, is Mobler. So this furniture store, lots of restored pieces, mid-century everything. The window display always has cool stuff featured in it, like this sideboard, just a really nice looking piece. Very cool vintage shop. So this is the Howard Avenue Park here in town of Kensington. Another nice seating area. During some of the farmers markets, they'll have live music going sometimes, and just a really good space, again, to support the community. For any additional information on town of Kensington, feel free to comment below, reach out directly to myself and the Synergy Group. And again, a reminder, if you want to look at community events, explorekensington.com, TOK.com, either of those will put you right in the thick of understanding everything that's going on in the community. And for all your real estate needs, just reach out directly to us, and we'd be happy to help you buy or sell in Kensington.